Tune into
Welcome
IGN
to
One on
another
your
stream
smart
of the
TVs
Inside
for the latest
Bites.
news on your
I'm
favorite
host, Tim
releases.
Schaefer. Rudy will be joining me soon. Most likely, it's seeming like. We're just watching this IGN bit of Summer of Gaming before the actual Xbox showcase goes live, which is what we're all here for. So we'll be running this, but the very moment, what do we have? 27 minutes. It's been the actual show, and we'll switch over to that. I won't be watching it through IGN. I will be just watching it straight from the stream itself. So we're not streaming a stream of a stream kind of thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, before then, though, let's get back to starting this.
Shown here even on the list? I have no idea, and it drives me crazy. Join us as we find out on the Cinefix Top 100, Mondays,
Do
starting
a few
July
things
3rd.
here to share the show around. Give me a second.
Want the ultimate IGN experience? Check out IGN Plus. Members get exclusive deals and giveaways, ad-free browsing, unlimited tracking on IGN Maps, discounts at the IGN store and with IGN partners, and best of all, free games. Get 30 days of IGN Plus for just $1. Head to plus.ign.com.
This is IGN Summer of Gaming, and today, Microsoft takes the stage with an all-new Summer Games Showcase. We know we'll see Starfield, and a Forza Motorsport test drive seems likely, but what else? Will we get updates on the latest installments of Fable, The Outer Worlds, and Hellblade? Will mysterious new projects like Avowed and Everwild be properly unveiled? Well, we don't have to wait long to see what's in store, because Xbox Summer Games Showcase pre-show kicks off right now. All part of IGN Summer of Gaming.
Hello and welcome back to IGN Summer of Gaming. I'm Ryan McCaffrey, host of IGN's Xbox Show podcast Unlocked. Joining me today to break down what we expect and hope to see from Microsoft at the showcase, please welcome Stella Chung, Destin Legary, and Kat Bailey. Hey everybody.
Hello.
Hey. Good to see all of you. Before we get started, just a reminder that IGN Summer of Gaming is going on all through June, and we have tons of coverage lined up, Xbox and otherwise. But if it's Xbox-focused content that you're after, you can catch new episodes of Unlocked with us every Wednesday on IGN, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcast. All right, now let's get into it. First, I want to start with what we know is going to be at this showcase, because it's actually a short list of confirmed things that we absolutely know are going to be there. Destin, would you like to start with the obvious one?
Starfield.
Yes, that's getting its own direct. So that's going to be immediately following the showcase. There's no intermission, there's no break. So just keep watching here on IGN, and we're gonna just throw right to that. We'll keep going, and then we'll come back and talk all about what we saw. And we're going to talk a lot more Starfield. Kat, anything else that is like confirmed? You're a news director. It is your job to have your finger on the pulse of everything. Has anything else been absolutely confirmed for today?
Well, we know that we're not going to be seeing Stalker 2, which, of course, there's a lot happening in Ukraine at the moment. But so no Stalker 2, that one's out. But we will be seeing Forza Motorsport. So. And that's going to be, technically a technical showcase, a graphical showcase, so it's a great opportunity to show what the Xbox Series X can do.
So, Stella, if we're going to see Forza, which I've been very looking forward to this. It's been a while since Forza Motorsport 7. You know, they've taken their time to rebuild the game from the ground up for next gen. We've got to be getting a release date for it, right?
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. I think Destin has been pretty much hounding that point that we're going to be getting a release date, which is why I'm surprised you didn't bring up Forza. But I know Starfield's the big one. Everyone's excited for that. Totally understand.
if you had said Forza first as opposed to Starfield, I would have been a little surprised. So
Well, it's the one on all the brandings.
yeah, there's just I mean, it's literally right there on the screen right now.
They are
Showcase
doing
the countdown with 22 minutes to go and the Starfield Direct logo. Well, let's talk a little bit about Xbox's year so far. Actually, not just 2023, but I want to go back to the showcase last year, and I think the good, valid reason to do that is because, as we all remember, at that showcase 1 year ago, they said everything you're about to see will be out in the next year by the
Forza?
time the
Where's
next
Forza?
showcase. So as things go in game development, that didn't quite pan out. But let's talk about the year that's been, and it's been a tough one, Kat, for Xbox. Not nearly as many, and Microsoft has even, Phil Spencer's acknowledged this. It's not been the best year for Xbox, but they did have some pleasant surprises. One in particular back in January, a little game from Tango Gameworks. Is that your worst nightmare as the news person when a major console exclusive release gets shadow dropped?
Oh no, not for me. It's fine. It's for the review folks are the ones who have to deal with that problem. I really enjoyed Hi-Fi Rush. It's actually one of my favorite games of the year. It really brought me back to the GameCube era, and it was an interesting model for Game Pass because they shadow dropped it. You saw it on the stream, you thought, oh, that looks really good. I really want to play that. And the next thing you know, it's on Game Pass. And I'm like, I'm going to try that out now. And it felt like it got a really nice burst of pleasant optimism and everything, which was a nice little win for Xbox.
Yeah, still, I know we talked a lot on Unlocked about how much I think we did a couple of shows literally called We Adore This Video Game.
Yeah.
Like, it just had, it kind of did everything right, didn't it? It was a good action game, it had beautiful art style, and even it had a personality too, right?
Yeah, we talked about the background, how everything was moving to the beat, and everything. We're just like, it's been a minute since we've seen that much heart in like a little game that came out like shadow dropped, right?
Me with Starfield, I am very hyped. I don't know exactly where to gauge it, I guess a solid 9 out of 10 there of I'm super, super excited. I have a few things, I'm worried about. But even if they become true and it's not a super excellent game and it's pretty good otherwise, I'm still just super excited to be playing a Bethesda game in space. That alone is still just super cool to me. And so regardless, I'm still excited for that really badly. And again, we're going to see the showcase itself. That's about an hour, I want to say. I forget how long it is, but we won't be seeing Starfield till after the showcase when they do a Starfield Direct. So it's neat that we're going to be able to get a lot of Starfield info, but it won't cut into the main show and make other stuff not be as important or big or take as long, all of that stuff. So that's really good to also have. We got 19 minutes now before this starts. So we're cutting it close here. I guess let's cut back to IGN. And then once we get started, I'm going to switch over to the main Xbox thing. Cut in, cut out, based off if there's anything I need to say, based off what they're talking about or anything. But hang tight. 18 minutes,
More about both in the pre-show here and in the post-show. They've got, of course, Forza Motorsport. They've also never missed and not even come close to missing. That is a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 game every single time. And
Persona.
Yeah, things that have already leaked. I'll take things that have already leaked for 200, Alex. Some Persona stuff, and then it's so they're set up for some success here moving forward. And kind of on that note, that's the next thing I want to ask all of you is what does Xbox need to do today on this showcase to have a great show today? Kat, I'll start with you.
I think you need to get a lot of hype around Starfield because Starfield.
I'm going to go ahead and answer my question there in terms of what I think they need. I mean, one, exactly where she started there. Starfield has to be great. We have to have a great showing of Starfield. Over anything else, that's the big, huge one that we're about to get. Xbox's brand is really dying on that thread, which it should not be that case, right? The fact that this game has to hit that hard for Xbox to be in good shape looks pretty bad for Xbox's sake, you know what I mean? Well, just because it is real bad. So yes, that is a must, right? That's first. Second, what they were just talking about, which was one of my predictions on last week's episode, and looks like it's actually true. Persona 3 Remake coming to Xbox. And in that leaked video, it even said Game Pass. So we'll have Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Gold, and Persona 5 Royal all up in Game Pass. Now Persona 3 Remake a part of that as well. The Xbox has been battling Square Enix a lot. I was saying it in the episode. But this is a good shot for Xbox's relationship with Sega to really help them out a bunch, because Atlas is under Sega. They have a great relationship, Sega and Xbox. Hey, let's at least get Persona way in our space and really with us. And it's going to pay off pretty major for them. Persona is obviously gigantic. And a lot of people know that there's a lot of people like me with Persona 3 being my favorite Persona game, because it really is. In terms of just wondering what's going to happen next in its story, all of that, Persona 3 is huge. My favorite Persona. Now, I understand it lacks a ton in the quality of life stuff. Persona 5 style is just so much more prevalent. Same with 4. Like, they just kept getting better as they went when it comes to graphic style, whatever. I don't want to go as far as the music, because Persona 3 music I think is still just maybe the best one, but that could be nostalgia. It's hard to say, but I love the music of Persona 3, 4, and 5. You know, they're probably equal in terms of talent. I don't know. I guess it depends on your style. 3 is a lot more hip-hop influence in it, which I think is super, super cool. So there's that. But yeah. Now, what else? Just in general, being in the show, it's the thing. I mentioned a lot during the last episode, so I don't want to say a lot of the same things. I'm just trying to think if there's anything new. But like, okay, well, we're mentioning the show, like obviously Fable, but they hugely hinted at that. We know that Metal Gear Solid 3 remake's being made and it's coming to Xbox. Maybe they'll add a little extra there into this show or something like that. A big one, though, that I said in the show, Kojima's Xbox project. We don't know what the game is. I think it's still a ways out, but we may at least get a trailer of that game. Hellblade 2, right? It's hard for me to think back because I made a whole list and now I'm trying to remember what that list even was. Let's just go ahead and go into it. I'll find it here real quick. It won't take long. Because I think it's worth going into right now. So, let's see. Never mind. Of course, I erased it. Because I wasn't wanting to show mine. Anyway. Avowed. We're actually going to get gameplay. I feel we're even going to get a release date of that. Fable, like I said, I'm still like unsure on the Stalker ordeal. Neither am I rushing that. I understand there's a lot of political war stuff when it comes to just that game being worked on. So I'm not going to sit there and stress over that. Let's go back and see.
Generally, people are like, oh, okay. they came out of it.
News, the videos, the guides, and wikis, it's all in your wheelhouse. But do you ever wish there was more? Introducing IGN Plus, a brand new program that's loaded with tons of cool perks and benefits.
Turn it
Sign up
down
for IGN Plus today and
till
you'll unlock free games and in-game content every month. A free
we get
subscription
closer.
to
We don't
Map
need to
Genie
hear
Plus.
ads so
Use
blasting.
discounts for stuff like Dream Gear, Power A, Humble Bundle, the IGN Store, and tons more. IGN Plus is just $29.99 a year for a limited time. You deserve a little extra.
Behind every game, movie, and TV show you love is a wild, crazy, and sometimes unbelievable story.
Somebody was mentioned, I want to say it was Dave during the last episode where
video game mystery.
I'm coming for you.
IGN
what
Inside
was it?
Stories gives you a peek behind the curtain.
If people come to the game now and see what's going on there, I think they'll be surprised.
Join us as we dive into hyper-dedicated fan bases, worldwide
forget what I was
phenomena,
saying.
and the most incredible untold tales in games and entertainment.
I'm getting too distracted from
It was definitely not what I
whatever's
expected
being
in the
shown
best way.
here.
Inside Stories, available now only on IGN.
And I was like, holy shit, we're gonna do this.
Whoa,
Stuck on the same quest for just way too long?
I just want answers.
IGN strategy guides and interactive maps are here to help. IGN guides are trusted by millions, easy to use, and of course, free. You can even track your progress with handy checklists if you go for 100% just like we do.
We're gonna be going over some sensitive material.
IGN has the very best, most complete, and accurate guides for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, The Witcher 3, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Elden Ring, and so much more.
I will require some time to process this information.
Every guide is tested and verified for you by experts. Just search for IGN.
Black Desert Online is an MMORPG played by 20 million adventurers worldwide on PC. And now, the latest free expansion, Land of the Morning Light, invites you to explore a brand new region with all new boss fights, quests inspired by Korean folklore, architecture inspired by the Joseon Dynasty period, and tons more. Let's take a look.
You know, at first I really thought this was Monster Hunter. And then I got a little bummed because it's looking like it's that Black Desert game. Like their next game, the same people who did Black Desert. But I was like, it doesn't look as good as like a Monster Hunter World 2 would look, but it looks better than Rise. And I was like, oh. Once I saw the actual combat here. Oh, it's an expansion for Black Desert. Okay.
Welcome back. This is IGN Summer of Gaming. Don't worry, you didn't miss the Xbox showcase. It's coming right up. We're just helping pass the time till this thing kicks off under 10 minutes ago. Don't forget to stick around afterwards for our post-show where we will recap.
And again, we're not actually watching it through IGN. We're watching straight from the Xbox YouTube channel. But yeah.
Video on Twitter with some very familiar background music and a trail of glitter that they'll be vacuuming up for the next 5 console generations. Do you think we will see Fable today? I know that's high on my wish list. Destin, I'll go to you first.
Just saying, do you
We
think we're
better.
seeing Fable today?
Like,
yes.
I'm going to lose it because it feels like
because they definitely
misleading
teased incredibly
social post,
hard
right?
on their social media.
So I really hope it's
yes.
there. I would love to see Fable gameplay.
Yeah, Kat, the pessimist inside me can't help but go, well, what if it's for like a PC port or a remaster or something? Because I'm with Destin. I'm gonna actually get my pitchfork and torch, and I'm gonna march with you to Microsoft if this is not. Kat, are you with us? Is this gonna be Playground's game today?
In fairness, I think a Fable 2 remaster would be kind of cool, actually. It's a classic. But
it is great. It's the best one of the series.
But I think that Fable actually, if it really hits, has a chance to really kind of knock our socks off because Playground Games, I think it's one of the unsung heroes of the Xbox lineup. They consistently put out
Preach it.
amazing work with
Yes.
Forza Horizon, and I'm kind of desperate to see them branch out. And Fable has historically been a big
that's
temple of
what
Xbox. It's been a
Xbox is
long
maybe
time since
best
we've seen it.
developers
And this could be
they
a
have
really
in-house.
Fantastic open world revival for a classic series.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So let's now that game's almost certainly not coming out this fall. Let's focus on what we think the second half of Xbox's year could look like. We already know, of course, that Starfield.
I think
is the
Hellblade 2
headliner.
is going to hit in there.
But Stella, what could the fall look like? We know Starfield's in. Stalker is not going to be here today, but like
Yeah, I don't
last time
think
we
Stalker.
saw Stalker 2 was a trailer at the very end of last year that just said 2023. So like we could be playing that this fall, right?
It's very possible. And I know that they've been going through a lot recently, especially with all of the different leaks and the hackers that have been going through their files. But they're just like, oh, don't look at that stuff. So I'm wondering,
Valve, I think, is going to be
significant
early
stuff? Maybe that
next
means
year,
that there is a
so
lot to the
I
game
don't
that is
think
finished
that
now.
there.
So honestly, the more I look at Stalker, the more I revisit all the footage, I'm like, you know what? I'm really excited for this. So I don't know. I think potentially, yeah, late this year, I think we could get Stalker 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's we'll certainly understand if they don't, given that they're fighting off literal invaders in their home country. But yeah, 2023, they've been quiet for a while, other than saying today they posted online saying that they won't be at the showcase. But Destin, so all right, Starfield's in.
Hey, I'm wearing a green
Stalker
shirt
2 maybe.
for Xbox representation
seems
today,
like
but
high
further looking at
probability
it,
of shipping this year.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I mean,
really.
like it was supposed to, so
Yeah.
I have to imagine they're pretty far along.
Zelda.
That game looks gorgeous. I really hope to see more of it today. I'm excited to see more of it today because it's confirmed. And then they're doing the Forza Monthly right around the corner.
Yeah, and then another one I think could be part of the Xbox fall, the second half of the year. Maybe even they drop it in the summer. That'd be amazing. But Replaced, another that sort of Blade Runner-y pixel art game we've seen a couple trailers for, which
that's
looks
a good
like one of
point.
the coolest
Replaced, we haven't
indie
seen in a
games
while.
coming to Xbox, and it is an exclusive.
I guess they really had
Also a
really
Ukrainian
high
developer,
ambitions
also
for that.
in the same unfortunate circumstances that the Stalker 2
Oh,
team is. So
yeah, that's
we'll
true.
see about that.
Ukrainian, I forgot about
potentially
that.
We're looking at a really nice fall for Xbox. Now, let's shift attention. We've got a few minutes left before the direct starts, about 5 minutes to be specific. What do we need to see from Starfield today
What's going on, man?
as the big game, the biggest Xbox
Rudy's here.
exclusive in quite a
Let's
long
bring him
time?
in.
What does this Starfield Direct need to achieve? Stella, I'm going to go to you first.
Ooh, okay. Well, we definitely need to see, for me personally, I definitely need to see combat, how that's going to look. We got a little bit of that, but I do remember, if you remember last year,
Ralph, you brought it for me?
it looked a little weird to me. I wasn't a big fan of how it looked, especially with the way that the enemy name and
yeah,
everything
I
was
got you
displayed.
in
So
audio and
I
video.
do want to see more
Sweet.
of how that combat system is going to work, which I don't doubt it'll be good, but I do want an
Thank you,
in-depth
buddy.
look at it.
Um,
And of
if
course,
you
again,
go
I wanna
to
know
the
how relationships are going to work
Facebook
with people,
page,
because one of the biggest things
you'll
with
see,
Fallout
or
was
the
being able to
YouTube
forge
channel,
these
either or,
relationships,
you'll see,
see how your
and
dialogue
you'll see
choices
how
were
it
going to
looks.
change.
Yeah.
Let me
So
know
I
and see
need
if
to
you
see
think
it.
it looks
So for me,
good.
that's what I need to
All
see.
right, let me take a look.
How about you?
I'm with Stella. They need to show story beats. They need to show how that aspect of it's going to play out. Show the RPG mechanics that Bethesda is really known for. Because there have been the comparisons to No Man's Sky, which I don't see as a negative personally, because I love No Man's Sky.
It's a beloved game.
Right? Yeah, I've loved it since, even when everybody hated it, I've always loved that one. But they need to show how it's
That's good to me.
different and unique, like how it blends.
Yeah, I'm
those
clearly
other
moving you
Bethesda
over, but yeah.
elements. And they need to do it in a way where they take it.
I'm gonna put you top right,
like we're
me
playing,
bottom right. I think that works.
Kat, how about you? I know you're like me.
Okay.
I think Starfield is #1 on your wish list for the
But yeah,
rest
we're
of the
live
year.
right now.
We're linked on
I
that.
figured
So
I
what do
might
you
as well
think?
watch
What do we need to see
this
from Starfield?
until the showcase starts, and I'm gonna move back over to the mainstream.
Universes, and I need to see how dense that universe is. Bethesda, of course, is known for its enormous sandboxes.
How long is the showcase again? An hour,
Spaceship
was it?
that I customize myself and
Yeah,
wander
the showcase is an
galaxy.
hour,
Show me that,
but
more
then
importantly,
And then Starfield.
right
Okay.
after that,
moment
Starfield
that really
stuff.
pops.
All right.
So maybe an hour and a half.
Wow,
Now,
like, holy cow,
I guess
I'm
I don't know
sold
for
on this
sure.
game.
Let's
Starfield,
find out for
it's
sure.
an unknown. It's been
Because I
in
remember
for
it saying an
while,
hour,
it's not
but that was a
Fallout,
while
it's not
ago.
Elder Scrolls, so
Like
show
I
me
definitely
that.
watched the whole hour after, depending on what time my
Oh,
daughter
you can
got
join,
up
leave
for.
whenever. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
And if If it is that a good
let's
thing?
see.
And if it's not, is that a good thing? That's kind of the key, like, because a lot of people want Skyrim in space, and other people don't. So I'm sort of just curious where.
So it said
on the
about
Skyrim
2 hours,
scale,
but I don't
the
know if
Skyrim
that
in
means
space scale,
both.
It's gonna land.
Mhm.
All right,
You
so
would
we're
assume that
about
means
2.5
both.
minutes here. We're getting real
Yes.
close. Let's finish with, as we like to do on Podcast Unlocked, let's make some predictions. We did a whole hour of this last week.
Oh,
if
did
you are a
you
regular
see?
Podcast Unlocked
Remember, I had that prediction of Persona 3 remake.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, it got leaked.
I saw that.
And I'm just like, yeah, dude. I mean, that's my favorite Persona game. Like I said, I couldn't be any happier. And another game I don't even have to drop 60 or 70 on because be popping Game Pass. At least that leak in the trailer showed Game Pass. I was like, awesome. So they'll have the whole collection up on there.
That's right. We didn't even talk about that.
I'm
Definitely
stoked.
could be part of Xbox's fall. That would strengthen things quite a bit.
Life of Pi.
Justin?
I think a Valve
Demo dropped. I have yet to play it. I want to play it
I haven't
before
played
we
it either.
record. So I'm guessing I'm gonna play that today.
I hope
Mhm.
it's all at once.
There's apparently Final Fantasy 16 demo coming.
Oh man,
like
that would
today
be
or
nice if they
tomorrow.
announced that. I'd definitely be all over that.
Not like at this Xbox showing. I think that was just Square Enix trying to get attention to them while everyone's paying attention. Yeah. I think is what the move is there, but
Like Dead Space was
All
great.
right.
They just remastered Metroid Prime.
You'll
that's
see.
about the
Let's
yeah.
do Fallout 1.
Stella?
Ooh, yeah. So mine was Arc 2 was supposed to release this year anyway. So I'm like, we're definitely going to see.
So
an Arc 2
I guess
trailer
I'll
because
play
they
those 2
switched
demos
everything
today.
Over for Arc 1.
Yeah, let me know what you think. I mean, if the Final Fantasy demo comes out, I'll be all over that.
Yeah.
A release date for this fall as well.
Have we not seen Arc?
All right, we
at
got
all
1
since
minute
the
left.
Vin
I'm gonna
Diesel
switch
cinematic
over to the
trailer
main
from-
show.
Is that
All right.
3 years ago now? It's been a while.
It's been a minute. Yeah.
You're
So we need to
already
see
on it,
something.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am gonna go.
Now you
with one
can
of my
watch.
favorites.
I'm watching a different view only because I'm gonna keep hearing ourselves talking. So
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
have the other
Now,
one.
are you using the Xbox Direct YouTube channel or a different one?
IGN.
Okay. Well, actually, use the Xbox One Direct, so we're on the
Xbox
exact
One?
same
Okay.
timing.
Oh yeah, true. Let me go to it.
It's like 20 seconds, so try to hurry.
It's just the name of the channel is just Xbox, right?
Yep.
Okay. Come on, live. Here we go. It says audio description, Xbox Game Showcase, and Starfield Direct. That one?
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
4K. But I'm
4K.
putting it in. But it says 4K in the title, right?
Actually, no. Mine just says Xbox Game Showcase and Starfield Direct.
Oof.
Audio
Okay.
description.
Let me link you to this.
Shoot.
It's starting
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
but
Go.
okay, I sent it.
All right. Got it. All right, got it.
Okay, we're in. All right.
Sweet. Here we go.
Why are you doing this, Ollie? Because I was going to make a sandwich.
Here it is, Fable. Starting off.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh my god. You ever watch IT Crowd?
What do I think about
He's
heroes?
the main guy in IT
Well,
Crowd. He's the
We've all seen them, haven't we?
Why is
Warning about
yours
what
ahead of
happens
me? What the heck?
with their disproportionately high
Hit,
cheekbones and comically massive weapons,
Wanker.
roughing up bandits because they like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up.
But
with
I
the
love
common
that they
folk
got the dude from IT
every
Crowd as the
single night.
character in this.
On a day-to-day
Yeah.
basis, I'd say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
I mean, this looks
wafting
incredible.
around mythical
I don't know if
creatures.
this is like in game.
That's what
Is
they
this...
are. Wafters.
Let's see.
You see, I'm not here to slay.
Like it's clearly
legendary
cutscenes, but like it could be
I'm here
in-game cutscenes,
to
Right,
combat
right.
evil,
Like in engine.
Not
I
a
mean,
euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This. If
I don't
you-
understand how I'm behind. We're on the same exact stream.
I don't. I have no idea.
One moment.
Try to pause and then play and fast forward it or something. You know what I mean? I don't know.
This is awkward.
Yeah,
So is this gonna be a theme? Is there like giants or something? Like, I mean, this is not what I was expecting. What's going on here?
It's cool.
So is that the whole, like, maybe that is the game? Like, you're tiny? I don't...
So I'm at the part right now where they're showing my glasses, she just threw the burger, and then it says Game Pass. So I'm a little bit behind.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe I'll try a different stream, I don't know.
Compulsion Games,
they made the game when PS4 first launched. What was it called again? It was a weird game.
This looks sick though, but what am I can't remember who they are.
I can't remember.
Oh, the Contrast?
That's the best one.
Yes.
Have no mercy in this land.
Alright. I'm like a second ahead of you.
I guess pause play.
Yeah.
You come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody be gone.
I mean, already I'm way more into this.
Have no mercy in this land.
I guess if we're comparing the PlayStation.
Shaking bones.
Just in case.
Because Fair Games was the first game, remember the Ubisoft shooter thing, and I'm like, I don't care about that.
Remember that
favor
you owe me?
But I care about this, so I'll tell you that. This looks awesome.
I'm looking for
I don't know
a
what it is,
creature.
but...
Huge, sneaky, teeth like
What do you
knives.
think this game's gonna be, like, genre-wise? I mean, it's just...
I
guess.
I'm so lost, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe like some sort of shooter or something. Puzzle stuff going on.
Alright, how about you guys?
I mean, it's a dumb question. We know nothing, but...
Nobody?
Just trying to see if we can bet on it, yeah.
Not helpful. Sneaky.
What is
now? I know that what they need to do for sure is no
Steam. Look at that. Look at that. That's important. That's important to see, like, Steam a part of.
Right. Like that's cool and all, but CG trailers obviously.
Yeah.
Be like,
don't want.
I know we've been there a million
Yes.
times.
Please don't keep this ball rolling. We need some gameplay now.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear.
Are those the guys that make Division? Am I wrong?
Oh. Massive. Who are they?
I think they make Yeah, Division. Yeah.
But the world here
Which Division's great.
Oh yeah.
belongs to the syndicates.
Okay, so new Star Wars game.
Okay.
Interesting.
I want to survive.
By Massive.
Apparently it's been on their website. It just says Star Wars Project.
Star Wars by Massive. I mean, this could be massive. I
Looks like I'm all in.
But again, like, we need gameplay, bro.
second thought,
Can't have another
I'm out.
cutscene. Or at least what the game even is. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be impressed by the graphics because I don't know if it's actually in the game or not.
Right.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I mean, I love this premise.
You a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Wow.
I mean, don't really know what the game's gonna be like, but yeah, cool. Gameplay walkthrough tomorrow.
Okay, good.
Tomorrow at 1 p.m.
I just want to know.
Wow. Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws.
That's the whole showcase, guys. Have a great night.
First ever feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs.
I mean, those did look
ever
great, but
made.
I
Starfield.
can't really be too excited because I don't know what the games were or
it
gameplay
transports,
or.
it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play. By partnering with the most ambitious of game creators and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible.
All right, we'll see.
These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You are the heart and soul
This
of Xbox.
fucking music.
Your passion drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries
Man, I feel so
of
inspired right
today. From me and
Because
all
of
of the team at
Xbox,
Xbox,
I could walk a
thank
mountain. Okay.
This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning
Thunder Lotus.
studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to
How's
their
Spiritfarer was
founding
pretty
roots
cool.
with
I've
an
heard good
amazing
things about it. That's a
co-op,
cool game.
raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs. All right, everybody, it's time.
Okay.
World premiere.
Hades? Like.
It looks like it. Like the vision.
I guess Spiritfarer and Hades looked similar.
Oh, yeah.
So it's basically their take at Hades.
Kind of looks like that.
Right? But this is multiplayer. She said co-op. Yeah, wow. Wow. Wait, what?
That's cool.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. That's actually a really cool idea. If we can get a bunch of people that we all know.
Oh, yeah.
Like streamers or something, just getting like 20 people to play along with them. That's really cool, actually.
33 Immortals. Cool.
I like that. I like that. Okay.
All right, guys. It's a simple job. Just in and out.
Yeah, I don't care about. It's Payday 3, clearly. But I don't know. Should I be so like? I don't know. How are you with Payday?
I honestly have never even tried them. I've heard people say they have a great time playing them. I'd be open to trying, the next one. Trying it out. Never done it myself.
I think it's cool, but I just got bored of it quickly, but I guess it all depends on who's playing with you and all that.
Yeah. Could be a fun thing to do.
I don't know what makes this any different than what was already available.
World premiere.
World premiere. World premiere. Here it is. I'm still incredibly psyched. Like, oh my god. Just nope. Ubisoft. Why did it say Ubisoft? Did that say Ubisoft?
I honestly looked away for a second. I must have missed it.
Anyway.
Wow,
Music is my favorite in this one. I'm so happy.
So I don't have any frame of reference for the original Persona 3. Does this look way better than this? The visuals?
Yes. This is basically Persona 5 visuals to Persona 3. Which is dope. They didn't remove the gun. You still have to shoot your head. I saw that. They even have it reload, so clearly you're shooting early next year. Assassin's Creed, right? I don't know.
What a bizarre.
Up. This is it. Evolved.
Do they?
Finally.
Told you we'd see Evolve. Let's go.
Sent here to the living lands.
It's been a while. I mean, God, I would have been shocked if it wasn't here.
With guns?
Cool.
Okay.
To investigate some plague that seems to be corrupting our very souls. You want us to trust you. But the truth is, you scare us. The way you fight.
Looks like Skyrim or something.
Yeah, it's supposed to. It's their attempt at Elder Scrolls is what it is.
Sure.
You're either here to save us or destroy us. So now that you have all this power, what are you gonna do with it?
Looks cool. I would play that.
I mean, I'm definitely playing this. We just don't get them that much, you know?
Yeah,
like big adventure fantasy games like this. Because it's like last was basically Skyrim, right? Like
next
of any
year.
consequence. Okay, that's what that was my bet. Same with
I think so,
gameplay, and then early next year. So I think I'm good there. Lucasfilms Okay, so they're
Wait,
doing
what?
like
Some more crossover?
Yeah, I guess. I just wish I cared about this game. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Really cool, actually. Totally fits.
Welcome to the Scum Bar, the most notorious tavern on Melee Island. Wall-to-wall rogues and scum.
Okay, so they have this the characters from.
So tell me, which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi?
So I'm imagining Double Fine is probably helping them with all of this.
But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion.
Yeah, I would assume
Because
so.
Double Fine is under
what do you think
Xbox's
you're
umbrella
doing?
now.
I told you no autograph.
Did you see that the Cyberpunk DLC is apparently going to be officially like
Man, I guess it's
put
not
out for
every day
pre-orders and stuff
gets
today
a
in this
new
show?
shiny
That's what
pirate
they leaked. So
Guybrush
hopefully
okay,
that
okay.
happens, yeah.
Cool.
Legend of
That'd be sweet.
Monkey Island.
God, I can't wait to play Cyberpunk again.
Right. I'm curious what an expansion is, you know, how
I know
how different it's gonna be. Like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what to expect from it.
Dude, I'm just glad I have a stronger card now to run all the ray tracing and everything.
Yes, me too. Me too. I can actually play that game at like 1440 high. It's pretty nice.
Things may be very different from the sea of thieves you know.
I mean, this is still good content. It's just I don't care.
Oh,
about
yeah.
it. I just don't care about it.
Sure. It's just cool for anyone, you know, still playing the game, enjoying it, whatever.
Yeah.
World premiere.
I'm confused. So I guess they're adding like
Disaster version?
Yeah, to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay. Like giving you missions. Go rescue this person. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Like, it's just weird.
It's a little strange. Can you hear me okay if I have the mic this far away? Because I turned it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I need to do? Try the VR in this again now that I have better specs. I want to see how good I can get it. Because if I can get it looking nice and be in VR, this would be a really cool VR experience. I mean, I appreciate the science this takes. You know, like it's incredibly great educational tool. Like, I think this would be neat for students to get a hold of. Anyway. Alright, let's see.
What we got here? In-game footage.
Oh. I was like, wait,
Is that
what?
the thing from Dune?
I guess so. It's gotta be, right? Yeah, it is.
What are those things called again?
Yeah. I don't know, but it's a wasp, basically.
Yeah, I just can't remember the name of it. That's cool, though. Didn't they have a Halo aircraft at one point, too?
Yeah, Pelican is in there, I want to say.
That's cool. Can't wait for the movie.
Yeah, I did like the Dune movie. It was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
me too.
Yeah.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to
Well,
you
here
from
you go,
our
Hellblade
performance
2.
capture stage at Ninja Theory,
About
where we
time.
have just wrapped our shoots for Senua Saga
So my
Hellblade 2.
bet was
When we
that
first
we're
showed
gonna
gameplay
have
for Hellblade
it
2,
release an
it
end of
was
this
a
year
look at some of the
holiday.
game's cinematic.
And I think I said we're gonna see
Senua
gameplay,
faced
but it's
off
still not
against
coming
a
out this
gigantic
year.
troll on the Icelandic coastline.
That was such a cool video when they showed that last time.
Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
Okay.
By the team.
She can feel them.
Ooh, the headphones, it's definitely doing left.
Yeah.
Following
Yeah.
the threats
Yep.
of her mind. She's here to find them. The ones who hide. She needs their help with a promise. A question.
There goes the right.
But it's never so simple, is it? Wisdom has a price.
It's like a trippy dark Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
A part of you.
All we need now are the scoring sounds.
That dies.
Looks like the same kind of place.
That pool. I can feel them. Feel them everywhere. The lost ones. They are watching us. You should never have come here. They can see us. What is going to happen? It's time to find out. How can we make it happen? It's time to find out. Why are they watching? It's time to find out. What are they waiting for? Senua, what are you waiting for?
I'm here.
Watching. More than one. Where are they?
Where are you?
What do they want? I don't like it. I'm scared. This is too much. Their eyes everywhere. Can feel them boring into her. Witch. What is she supposed to do? Do something. Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
Our soul fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find. What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There. It's them. It's you. What will they do to her? What will we do to us? Touch it. Feel your mind, your voices, all the parts of you that are broken. You can be whole. All the grief, all the rage, all the fear.
Everything I've seen, everything I've done, has led me to this place.
We've come so far, not far enough. Say it. You are ready. Tell them.
I saw the chat say Fortnite 2.
Fortnite 2.
What if we get lost forever? What will happen to them? What will happen to you?
I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know. Go.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those you have saved,
Don't end there, because that's...
or those you led
Nope.
to death?
There we go. 2024.
I mean, I get it's in game, but that doesn't like. Oh, dope. The next Like a Dragon game.
Oh yeah.
I am interested in it.
Oh my god! A stretcher! なんだよ。どうかしたか?
I have yet to play this game.
Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro. 俺がどうかしたのか? Huh? Huh? どうなってんだこりゃ!
Okay.
Like a dragon.
Bethesda. Fallout. No.
Appalachia! What a sight! A verdant wonderland of promise plucked from post-atomic blight. The fruit of years of prudent progress and determined reclamation, and 15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination. From the heart of West Virginia to the depths
not
of the
the
pit.
place.
No matter if you roam alone or spend your time with friends, you'll find a home in Appalachia where the good times never end. There are relics to uncover from a time before the war, along with loads of friendly folks to meet and enemies galore. Our world is always changing. Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from Appalachian settlements to Nuka World on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean
What was with the fable of like being miniature?
I know that was
like. Do you think that's like the game? Like you're tiny?
So there you have it.
You know what?
Maybe you live in like a fairy world, and the fairies are all tiny.
And when you hear it,
It could be because it's not like just that the guy was giant, it's that you were small, so
yeah.
I don't know.
Answer the call of Vault 76.
Like, is
Play
that
it
just a
now
bit
with
in the game, or is that like the whole
Game
game?
Pass.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Atlantic City.
Okay, yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
World premiere.
What's this? Capcom.
Well, we know Capcom has not been missing lately, so.
But what is this?
This reminds me of Zelda with the hands coming out of the ground.
Huh. Monster Hunter? I don't. Is this a new IP thing?
I would assume so. 'Cause I've never seen anything like it.
I can't.
This gives off like Berserk vibes. Some of the stuff going on, so weird.
Okay, that's sick.
Reminds me of Neo a little bit too, honestly.
No, I really, really like this. Path of the Goddess.
Path of the Goddess. Yeah, that really reminds me of Neo.
Cool. I mean, hey, you know. That was great.
Very cool.
I fell into the B. I think I'm back at A.
General Motors' historic commitment to
Now I'm back at
performance
B.
is embodied in two of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac.
No, I'm gonna play this. I'd rather play the main
elevates
Forza
Cadillac's
than the
competitive spirit
Horizon.
to a
I
whole
am
new
to
level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power.
Forza.
The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray
So they're doing very similar
continues that
thing
tradition.
that Gran Turismo 7 did,
General
where they
Motors
do
is
this whole
proud
history
to usher in a
thing
new
with
era of
different
competition
cars.
with the innovators
right.
behind the new Forza Motorsport.
But
Forza Motorsport
I
and
remember
General Motors
comparing
are pairing their strengths in
Gran
technical
Turismo
excellence
7
and
to
sophisticated
the last
modern
Forza
design
game.
to take
And I think
bold steps
overall,
into the
maybe
future
Gran
and bring
Turismo,
that experience to gamers.
Slightly went ahead of it.
I'm thrilled
But,
to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R
I'm
and the
expecting
Corvette
this
E-Ray
to
the
outshine
home
both.
of competition.
Outshine it, yeah.
Pretty
I see
crazy.
that.
I know you're ready. You've got this. Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
I think this looks incredible. I really, really, really want a VR mode in this.
Yeah.
Because I've been playing like racing in VR recently, and it's been the best part of
Was your
VR.
best lap yet?
I'd like to see this. Anyway, either way, I'm actually really excited about this. Okay, so October 10th. I'm excited about that. Okay.
Hey, random question. What do the batteries do in Zelda? Like, it literally says battery, and I hit it, it does nothing.
You hit it and it does nothing. No, you attach it to stuff. So you make a vehicle, you attach a battery, and now that vehicle battery life is longer.
Oh, I see.
So it doesn't die so soon.
So do I attach the fan like behind the battery or something if I want the
You can
fan to
attach,
go?
as long as they're connecting, you're good. However you want it connected.
Doing some Zelda here and there while trailer.
Once it's attached to the object,
Gotcha.
it will add more battery life to it.
Got it.
If there's 30 things attached to that one object and you put it at that 30th object, it'll power those all 30 items.
For perhaps the first time in my unending existence, I feel disconnected from fate's flow. Unseen forces move against
the tips from Morrowind.
for forbidden knowledge. A mystery long kept hidden. A secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
Oh,
So what is this?
no idea.
Yeah. like Morrowind. I was joking, but I guess is this Morrowind? I'm confused. Okay, good. Yeah, it's the music.
Yeah.
So is it like a? Is it a remake to Morrowind?
That'd be cool.
Save Tamriel.
Well, Tamriel's Morrowind, so I guess it's a Morrowind remake. If it is, I'm about that. Oh, it's Shadows. Okay, it's an expansion. Come on, I was getting a little happy there.
You're getting pumped over there.
37. Toronto is under attack by Null Sector.
There's something different about Null Sector this time.
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics. They need our help.
So they were gonna add single player content, and they said, "Oh, never mind, we're not." So are they going back on it and saying they are now again?
I mean, I hope so.
A new adventure, yeah. Okay. I guess they saw the backlash.
We can stop Null Sector. Maybe we can.
Kind of surprised how little people have been talking about this game.
Been a while, Vivian.
As if I didn't
I think
have
people
enough
just kind of gave up.
problems
Yeah.
So we fly up there, smash through anything that gets in our way, and what's another business?
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
Well, I'm back at B.
Engage. Target marked.
Time to create peace with bullets. Greetings.
Oh yeah!
Lucio.
The world is counting on us.
Let's go.
Shall we
Here
do
we
this
go.
together? Fight with me!
Engaging.
Watch this! I saw that. Not bad.
World premiere.
Nope. Atlas.
Atlas?
Oh, this is
What is this
the other
place?
game was
Looks like
it's
we're
like
in
a
a
Persona
palace.
Tactics.
Like the Q1 kind of thing?
No. This is a whole Q's like a dungeon crawler.
Look over there!
This is
I guess what I mean is like a spin-off, right?
Yeah.
So you're telling me you're thieves
Okay,
who
cool.
steal hearts, and you just
I would
happen
do enjoy
I
those
would
like
definitely
games.
play a Persona Tactics game.
The Rebel
Yeah.
Corps will always help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other. You should be grateful to have been made my subjects, but you're just mannerless little brats.
Unfortunately, returning will be no easy feat.
Somewhere deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us? Yeah! Let's show them what we got!
This year.
Okay. November.
Another Bethesda.
Humanity has always hunted for
Thought they were doing a
knowledge in the
Bethesda
unknown.
like Starfield showcase. Why would they also show it here?
The wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it.
Maybe the showcase is them just playing it, and then this is like their trailer.
Maybe, I mean, it could be.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
So yeah, it's very Mass Effect.
We do not fully understand
like,
all
yeah.
No finer group in the stars to
walking
be
into
unraveling
different,
this
like,
mystery.
I don't know.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Almost like a little city or something.
Sure.
Taking on missions and stuff.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
What? Did your stream mess up at all?
What? No.
Oh, mine did.
We
What, buddy?
are stopping whatever lies at the end of this road.
Okay, well, it's hers, so.
Humanity. Forever.
Oh, it's gonna smell. What?
Go,
What?
go. So I'm coming as soon as it's done, okay?
Okay, when are you gonna be done, buddy?
In a little bit, go.
Go here.
Don't be rude. Go. Okay, go.
September 6th. I don't know if we had the release date yet or not. I don't remember.
No, we did.
Okay.
Looking forward to that one.
World premiere.
I like the way the game looks.
It looks like that As Dusk Falls.
It does, actually, yeah. As Dusk Falls Part 2, you climb the mountain while you make decisions.
Do you grab the left rock or the right?
I actually really enjoyed that game. I hope we get a sequel or something.
No, it really sucks there's nothing else like it because I want other people to like join in on their phones and select choices and all that.
Yeah.
And that was such a great experience of like playing with others in the living room.
The blast.
And they were like, "Hey, is there anything else?" And I'm just like, "No."
You're like, "Oh, sorry, I don't have anything else for you like this." Then why? I finally got you in, and I don't have anything else to offer.
I know.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh. Huh.
I really do enjoy most of their games, so.
Still just don't know about this mechanic though, like playing a game like this. I don't know, maybe. Like a game about climbing mountains. I guess if they can make it complex enough, you know, like. What do you think? You think you would play something?
I think I would play this. It looks like something I would enjoy.
I'm curious if I would like that or not.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
I don't know.
What did it say? Fall?
I missed it. It was this year. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
World.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was fall.
I don't know who Secret Mode is.
I mean, Chinese room. I know them. They made Dear Esther, I think, right? I remember right.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I mean, the next game from them would be really cool. That was a long time ago.
Let's see.
It's definitely Dear Esther vibes already.
Yeah, Dear Esther.
Okay, cool.
Everybody's gone to the Rapture.
Great. All right.
What the heck is Little Orpheus? They made that too. I don't know if
This looks really
Still leads to D.
Water freaks me out, like being on a cruise ship, like I've said before. So this, that's gonna be hard to play, but I really want to play that. Some sort of horror vibes with all of that. Okay.
Are we ever gonna see Replaced again? Remember that game?
Yeah, but that's Ukrainian team, and so
I see.
sold that up too. So
that makes sense.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
This looks like Roller Drome. Oh, and Sable too.
Yeah, same thing. This is really cool. Really cool. Yes. I want to play this. I mean, this is like 10 out of 10 my vibes. I want this. New day, new dungeon. So you just straight up go to new. Dude, yeah, dude, you can even grind just like Roller Drome. Oh, that looks sick. It's like Bastion or something. Yes. Cool. Love that. Okay, back up to A again. Let's go.
Hi.
Here it is.
I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as secret agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion. Twists, secrets,
the President
and
of the
plenty
United
of
States?
stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself?
Yes, Keanu.
So
Give me
it's my
that
honor and
goodness.
pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty. Check it out.
It's like such a goofy goober.
There'll be a way out of this.
Johnny, I'm dying. There's nothing can stop that.
Oh, that ring.
sound brings
so
it back,
nostalgic already. That's great.
I'm an NUS intelligence analyst.
I need to make that my ringtone.
That is a good ringtone. I agree.
can save your life. What's the catch? I need you to
I'm
get
so
to Dogtown.
excited.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Okay.
Get Myers out
Straight
of
up swimming
Time to
underwater.
evac. Her
Could you
safety
before? I don't even
is the
remember.
top priority.
I do remember at some point going underwater. Yeah, I think so.
Here, we're dead. Wait, hear that? God almighty! It's moving! Run! This way! Quick! Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
The situation's changed. I need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
That illusion of freedom draws from the desperate.
I'll die.
They could say that's the for Cyberpunk, the game itself.
Oh, nice. December 26th. Sweet. Oh, yeah, I mean, they totally could. Nice, dude.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Telling you, dude, I don't. Is this game? I mean, I think this year already is maybe like technically the best year in gaming.
I mean, it's one of the. It's definitely one of the best. That's for sure.
At the end of the year, I guess I'm gonna have to like try to like look at every big release and then like compare it to other years and see if I can like confirm that.
Sure. Without you.
It's like a new SimCity or something. Nothing I want to play right now, but I did used to like these games, and I think it'd be cool if I had more time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the name of the game? You make cities. City Skylines 2. Okay.
There you go.
I mean, I guess it hitting Game Pass, maybe I'll screw around with it. I don't know, it's just time sync.
Yep. That's for sure.
World premiere.
Another Atlas.
Atlas again.
国民の信託を最も集めし者が次なる王となる資格を得るものとする。
Look how it looks though.
汝定めを課せられし子よ、憂いを抱える旅人よ。
こいつが俺の凱旋者だ。果たして誰が次の王か。
己自身に命じなさい。内なる英雄の姿に変われと。
真の王を志すならば打ち勝ってみせよ。
僕のいる世界の出来事は君にとっては絵空事。
I mean, I'm playing this just to let everyone know, day one.
その国は今有史以来の危機にさらされている。どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ。
これこそ人間の真実だ。
道は二つに一つ。
またあったね。やはり君は興味深い。
今こそあんた自身がそうなる番よ。
正義かどうかじゃない。誰もが恐れと不安に負けそうで。
理想を貫け。
何が正しいのかわからない。
すべての始まりはあなたの持つ小説。
幻想はただの絵空事なんかじゃない。
Metaphor,
So just straight
Fantasio.
up new IP. It's not like Shin Megami
That's
Tensei
cool.
or anything. Cool. Okay.
Always a good look. Something brand new.
World premiere.
Atlas has popped up in the show a few times already, huh?
Yeah, they're having issues with Square Enix, so they're just like, screw it.
Screw it. We'll go to the next one.
Yeah. I had no problems with them being
Banner Saga. I like those games. Banner Saga.
Humanity's cities have fallen.
No, they were phenomenal.
Our people's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here.
Imagine.
In the Belfry.
Probably just a similar game, but just
You must
new
explore this world.
game title.
To find the origins of this evil.
I don't know how this game is gonna play actually now.
And bring hope back to our people.
Co-op. Whoa, yeah. Look at this.
This looks cool. Ever-changing world.
Yeah, I want to play this.
Together, you can save humanity.
Yes, 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 I'm about it. Towerborn.
That was cool.
Okay. Let's go.
World premiere.
Okay. First party game. What is this? In Exile. Okay.
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
I think we've seen this before, I just don't remember.
Familiar.
But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything. If you resist my rule, if you alter our past, if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
Okay, don't get so mad about it. It's like Bioshock vibes.
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
I mean, I think it looks fantastic myself.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Clockwork Revolution.
Okay. In due time. Fine.
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios.
One more left.
We
Red
opened
Falls
with
expansion.
Fable from Playground, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release
My
next.
stream messed up twice. I'm gonna pause play. I got a refresh. Hurry up. Come on. Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just make sure my internet didn't.
Masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor ReFantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
Cards black.
And now for the one more thing you've all
I think I'm gonna throw something in the background, but I probably gotta
prepare for
run
the
soon,
most
so
comprehensive
I'm sure we'll
deep
catch
dive
up
you've
after
ever
and see what
done
we think.
for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy.
Wow, 8 seconds.
Starfield
That's
Direct.
Let me just throw it on in the background here. All right, man. I'll see you later. I'll text you later when I'm done watching it. See what you think.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right, let's get into Starfield. The show was pretty good. I mean, I really wanted to see more like Fable gameplay. So, like maybe an A-.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here, and that's thanks to all of you. From the Elder Scrolls to Fallout, we love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look. Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years, but it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person.
In glorious 30 frames per second. I'm even seeing the chat.
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected. We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons, to spacesuits, to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource-heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
It's hard to understand how far exactly they're going. It's like, okay, thousands of planets, but it's like, okay, well, they all can't have this city on it and all that
The
stuff,
United
obviously.
Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis,
so I don't know what I'm
the
supposed
first
to be
major
expecting,
human
just
settlement
like a
in
random
space.
planet?
The people who live
But
here
I guess
value
even if it's
law,
just resources,
discipline,
it
and
doesn't
the
mean
legacy of humanity.
like
They
a bad
consider
thing.
themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space. The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality
almost.
issues,
Why not just
this
everything?
definitely isn't the job for you.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. Is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile?
They think
The galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we've ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to Dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By Vectera, by Vectera! Is it really, really you?
He'll join your crew, and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff.
French.
You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
I mean, the environments look. This looks incredible. I have so many thoughts. The depth and so many angles is incredible. The fact that, like, the
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills. Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the Xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
Yeah. Kinda need
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat. That one's a lot of fun.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them. I like blowing stuff up. Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures. Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships. It's all out there. Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Space
exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do.
Yeah.
You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all starts in spaceports. Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here, and you have 2 ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout.
Anything, bro.
Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms. Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it, where it had like a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Like Mass Effect came out
Engines ready.
Ago,
the Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
A really in-depth ship.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at Spaceforce.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
Throw power resources into different things to do. I mean, perfect.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Yep, definitely want to do that.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit.
Sick.
You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Nice. This is so nice. Guys, I'm hyped. I'm hyped, guys.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
We just sleep till
Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport.
Well, you wake me up when September ends, dude.
But space is way more than fighting for your life.
Dude.
Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian
sick,
my star yard.
dude. Somebody
Let's see
said
about getting you a
GTA
proper ship.
space. Yes.
One worthy of you.
First of all,
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship,
Yes,
like the
this
UC
GTA
Vigilance.
space for sure, dude.
Or rub elbows with the galaxy's
No, the
wealthy
amount of
elite
effort
on a cruise
was
ship
put
fit for the
into all
stars.
this.
There are plenty of
Hundreds
personal
of
encounters to be
people.
had as well. You can
course of
hail any
many
ship you come
years,
across to
like it
trade,
shows.
swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's
do When I'm playing, I generally go
Downloading
crazy.
Starfield instead of
I
paying for it,
definitely go
dude.
like the more piracy routes.
Oh.
I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm
stop
like, this is now
pirating
mine.
Starfield,
I
dude.
steal all the sandwiches and put
Oh.
them, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Red sandwiches,
Some strangers might be looking for a
blue
little human connection
sandwiches,
in the
round
darkness of
sandwiches,
space.
Square sandwiches.
Hello, stranger. I just
Let's
finished
take
cooking
a
up some
bunch of
food.
sandwiches.
If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Dude,
Some of the best
Grandma's
moments are
got
the
all
ones
the
you discover
sandwiches,
on
bro.
your own.
Let's board grandma shit, dude.
The thing I
Get
love
them
most about
sandwiches,
Starfield
dude.
is that it is a Bethesda game through and through.
Oh.
It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked
Bro,
on
is there gonna
zany
be a
adventures.
dragon playing
Then
it, dude?
realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a
That'd be a true
completely new
Bethesda
story.
game.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Is that your mama?
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there, and it even tells the time.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of
I want that
Xbox,
watch.
we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox
controllers.
hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. Ready to start on your signal.
I need that controller. I need that watch.
Steady till ready.
Sick.
Coordinates input.
Sick.
Guidance has converged. Getting auxiliary reactor power. System checks are green.
Headphones. I mean, that looks way nicer than the default one. I have the default.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Okay. Makes sense. So as you're like coming in, generates all of these random factors to then create it. And some of those random factors are things they specifically made. So it was 10 different factors, but each of those 10 things they actually made and specifically generate, which is giving you options of generation. It's kind of how I'm seeing it. I mean, wow.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet, whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters, we wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. outpost can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses, and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam, where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Add crafting and research stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor. You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero-gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage. Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger. Starfield's got you covered.
Thanks, Starfield. Ooh, I like that weapon.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
The art design is really good.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and, wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships, audio design, planets.
The day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending.
Basco, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on. Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout. I laugh, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. Oh, that's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about
So
the game
edgy,
is
dude.
the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Let's go. Good luck, Constellation.
Star 76.
You are go for.
That's the new title. Did they promise that they would say the frame rate? They would. They lied, dude. They lied, bro. Liars. Now, anyone who missed it, kind of funny. They were asking him, hey, it's going to be 30 or 60. And he didn't answer, and said, well, will we have an answer at the showcase? And he said, yes. That did not happen. But we'll check the Twitter. I'm sure a lot of people are bringing that up. Let's see. got like. Just A minus to where I'd put this.
Yeah. Thank you, Destin.
Wow, that was great. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, we're going to start. Let's just start with immediate reactions, which Destin has already kindly jumped right in on. Summing it up with a wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Kat?
I thought it was a strong show. It didn't have enough gameplay, maybe, and the release dates were a little bit hazy, but there were a lot of announcements that really landed. Clockwork Revolutions was a big one. Fable looked terrific, and I feel pretty good about a lot of the releases that are coming up about Xbox right now.
Stella, immediate reaction.
It was fine. Here's the thing, I'm gonna be the bad guy today, and that's fine because I feel like it was good, but again, like Kat said, the gameplay was very weak from what we did see, and I was actually expecting a lot more gameplay and a lot more in-depth looks at gameplay. And I was very disappointed that there weren't, except for Starfield, there weren't any developer breakdowns or interviews or anything in that showcase, so it was good though. It was a strong showcase, just not.
All right. Well, our audience, or at least my audience on Twitter, which is admittedly a lot of fellow Xbox fans, super happy with it. As of reading it right now, exactly 7,000 votes in a little poll that I put up, informal poll, obviously. 54% of those 7,000 people gave it an A. Another 32% a B, 10% a C, and then 4% D or F. So the Xbox crowd on my feed quite enjoyed it. So
I put up a slightly better poll that also got 4,000 people voting for A, just in case anybody was.
Earlier in the show, we put the ask out to you, the viewers, to tweet at us with the hashtag IGN Summer of Gaming to tell us what you're excited about from the show.
I'm just trying to see if I can find an
let's
answer
see
on the,
what we've got here.
Spoilers,
FPS.
Starfield.
Well, I need to find them here. Yeah, I need to find. So, all right, we've got JPEG available. Said, give me Fable or give me death. Well, you got Fable, so please don't die. And I actually want to start there as Xbox, as Microsoft themselves started there. I had said, if not publicly, privately to you guys, Fable was the thing out of, other than like surprises, things we don't
All right.
know.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone who did, which is like, you know, maybe nobody, maybe 30 people. I don't know. I'll find out. But otherwise, I'll see you guys. Definitely going to be talking over the showcase for our, not over, about the showcase on the next episode. Really, really looking forward to that, which we're recording tonight or tomorrow night. And what they're showing here, I was really shocked again, like they got him on Fable. Super cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys.
Kind of
Bye.
tongue-in-cheek approach to the humor of Fable. They brought, I don't remember his name.